Oh my God, I'm tired of being childish. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video with the Tarot with T, and today I am doing your daily tarot tea for Monday, March 21st. So I did post a video yesterday. It is a love and sex tarot reading, and it is their current feelings for you. So go check that out if you haven't checked that one out. I just want to welcome all my new subscribers again. Welcome back if you're an old subscriber, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that button. Make sure you guys like the video, share it with a friend, and hit the notification bell because I do post these every day. I do plan to post all week. I got a busy week the next 2 weeks coming up, so we're gonna hope I can post every day, but I'm gonna try to get it to you guys, okay? But don't hate me if I miss a day or two. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna hop straight in so I can hurry up and go, okay? So starting with my Aquarius. What is coming towards my Aquarius for Monday, March 21st? What is coming towards my Aquarius? I'm hearing just believe it. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. It's like just believe something is actually happening. Alright, so we got the Six of Cups. A lot of reminiscing going on. Eight of Crystals in reverse. Believe it's over. Eight of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing no signal, no sign, disconnected. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Something about you get a fresh start. So you get a fresh start with something today, Aquarius. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. It's like a childlike energy. If you see this, it's like a little girl with a flower. So it's like you get to be a kid again, or not necessarily you get to be a kid again, but you get to start over, you know, like kids. They haven't really been into the real world yet. We got the Moon in reverse and the Empress in reverse. Something like wasted energy. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, something is like dying off, but something else is being like rebirth. And rebirth from like a beginning stage though. So like, let's say you were in an area somewhere, you might have had like a good amount of experience, expertise somewhere. It's like now that's coming to an end and it's a newer beginning, you know, like a child. They're in a new position. Five of Crystals. And the Hangman in reverse. Don't take this to heart that you're in this newer position. I think that might be the hard part for you. Like you were advanced in something. So let's say you're getting a new job. Like at your old job, you might have been working there for years and years. You could have moved yourself up the ranks by now. Like people was listening to you. You was calling shots, but now you moved on to something better. But now you have to start from the bottom. It's a better opportunity, but you have to work your way back up into something, okay? So take that how it resonates. But it's like a new start. So you're gonna have to find a way to love your new situation. But all right, Pisces. What's coming towards my Pisces for Monday, March 21st? What is coming towards my Pisces? The Star in reverse. Ooh, lessons being learned, I can tell you that. So we have the Queen of Wands. You're fixing whatever is wrong though. Queen of Daggers in reverse. Four of Cups. Take your time. Don't rush something. So understand the lesson. So don't rush in to offer like an apology to somebody if you haven't really come to terms with what you did wrong. Don't try to just rub over like the issue just to like fix it. Like, oh, I know I fucked up, let me fix it. But like really understand it. I think it will mean more to the other party when you say, I really understood. Like, I really understand why that hurts you so much. I really understand why what I did was wrong. Like, instead of just saying, all right, sorry. We got the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Cups. You might have been really arrogant in your actions, and it may have caused someone to walk away. The Judgment, the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, take your time while you apologize, though. Ten of Wands in reverse, the Page of Daggers. This person will forgive you, but you have to understand that you can't just brush it over. Take your time and really sit down and grasp what you did and why this affected somebody as much as it did, okay? We got Sagittarius energy in here, so some of you could be dealing with a Sag. I'm also picking up other water signs, so maybe a Cancer, a Pisces, or Scorpio as well. Overall energy was the Star in reverse. That's Aquarius. All right, so here we go. Aries. What's coming towards my Aries for Monday, March 21st? What's coming towards my Aries today? Knight of Cups. Okay. Not bad. It's better than a Page, I'll say that. It's moving up. Something is trying to define you. Something. Let's see here. The Fool card in reverse. But I think it's trying to say don't let something define you. We got the Two of Crystals in reverse. The Star card in reverse. Don't let something define you. Queen of Daggers in reverse. The Emperor. Something, I don't know if this is something you like to, I don't think it's something you like to do. It's something that you're into. Don't let it define who you are. Like, if you're a teacher, but you're also someone else outside of your job. Don't let something define you. Even in relationships, like, don't let that be your identity, is what I'm trying to say. And that would make sense because you have the Star card in reverse. That's like you yourself. Like, who are you? Like, it's great to have a passion about something, but it shouldn't define you. Like, if you lost if that was taken away from you, you should still be you. Hopefully this is making sense to somebody. Like, you don't lose your identity when something is taken from you. Your identity is still yours. What you have is just like, that's a part of you, but it is not you. The World card in reverse, the Two of Cups. So some of you guys could be in a relationship. The Tower in reverse. Some of you guys could be in a relationship, and maybe the relationship is trying to define you as to who you are, what you do. So yeah, you have to work on this. You have to work on who are you. Like, you might find yourself lost in a crowd. Like, you might be able to say what you don't like doing, or you might be able to say, but that's not me. So if somebody says, well, what is you? Like, what are you like? Like, what defines Aries? Like, what is your answer? Okay. I love the Star card. Well, I love Aquarius, obviously, because I am one, but we're known to be very weird and quirky in a way because we're extremely different. Like, if you look it up, even like one of the ways people describe us is unique. And like leadership, because we do things before other people do it, and even though it might come off taboo to people, we still do it because that's just who we are. And that's kind of how the Star card is represented in tarot a little bit. It's like when it's just like you and the earth, like, who are you? You know, when everything is taken away from you, what you wear, what you do, you know, who are you at the end of the day? So really recognizing your unique self, not what somebody puts you in a box of doing. And that, you know, some people like turn out to be shy or something, but you're most likely shy because of how people might perceive you. But when you don't really care how people look at you, you can just be your authentic self without judgment or, you know, anything like that. So who are you? And allow yourself to be more free. I think you're moving towards that, but don't get caught up in having an identity of something. You know, have your own identity. All right, my Taurus. What's coming towards my Taurus for Monday, March 21st? What's coming towards my Taurus? 10 of Daggers. All right. So something is coming towards the end. You might be in this energy until Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So let's see what it is though. 8 of Cups. You had to walk away from something. Something ended. 7 of Crystals. Ace of Daggers. Let's see. Queen of Crystals. The Hierophant. You wanted something different here. So you're leaving something alone. You might have made an option. You might have made a choice. You might have had 2 options and you made a choice. So you don't know if you're picking the right choice. Ace of Daggers though, the World card. Wheel of Fortune. Do I think you made the right decision? Yes. I do. But it's something about, yeah, because you're still confused about if you made the right decision, you could be fucking it up. Why? Because when you're like, okay, I chose this over here, but I don't know, like that other thing, whether it's a place, a person, whatever it is, it's still kind of in your energy, right? Because you're constantly like, you're over here, but you're still thinking about what's going on over there. So it's like, you can't fully commit to your decision until you just accept the fact that this is the decision I made. I left that behind. So until you can really just, you know, accept it, like this is where I am, this is where I want to put my energy at, you're going to always feel that wishy-washy energy. It's just that what if that you have to let go of. I think you did make a right decision though with the Wheel of Fortune. You just have to believe it though. So that's what I said. You might feel like this until maybe Wednesday, Thursday. But you don't want to stay in this energy too long because somebody, wherever you are, might start to feel like they wish they was over there. So you don't want to like let wherever you are at down because they can still tell like your energy is over there. Okay, so be careful of that before you end up with neither option. To be honest with you, trust your decision. Trust, you know, that you made the right decision for you. I say this all the time. What's for you will never pass you. So even let's say you did make the wrong decision, time will tell and it'll flop. And whatever it was that you left will come back. If it's meant for you, it just won't pass you. Just always believe that. Especially if it's like true love. So, you know, you made a decision. Stick with it. Okay? But all right, my Geminis. What is coming towards my Geminis for Monday, March 21st? What's coming towards my Geminis? Level up, Knight of Crystals. Something about shining more. Like you're it, but you gotta shine more. Let's see. There's something about this picture that's giving me that energy. The way she has, like, she got her leg out, looking good, heels on, dress on, jewelry popping. She got sparkles around her. She holding like a diamond. But like her eyes are closed. It's kind of like she's like looking down a little bit. So let's see. We got the Death card. Yeah, leaving that insecurity behind. 4 crystals. Eight of Wands in reverse. We got the Ace of Wands, the Lovers. Damn, I'm losing it. You don't think you deserve something? You feel like because you don't have something, that means you didn't deserve it. This could be a person though. It's something about realizing who the fuck you are. I can tell you that. But it's like because something had happened for you or somebody is not with you, you're like, that's why I didn't get it because I don't deserve it. Two of Daggers in reverse, the Five of Cups. You definitely gotta let that go. But let me see here. King of Cups in reverse. I think it's the way you're looking at your situations. Like maybe it's not that you didn't deserve, like maybe it's not that, okay, it's not that you didn't deserve it. Maybe it didn't deserve you. Like so much more potential. That's what I mean. Like she's shining so much when she got her head down. Like you also got the Star card in reverse. Yeah, you have to step into your power more in order for things to come your way. Like let's say this. This is kind of not the best example, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Let's say you you meet this really great guy who you feel like is out of your league, or a really great girl here, like this girl is just completely out of my league. You'll start to do behaviors that make you less confident, and I feel like most people should want a confident partner, right? So if you would have went into that situation being confident, like, yeah, I deserve this person, they probably would have been more attracted to you. But since you're just like, you know, like, oh, I'm not even that cute, I'm not that, it comes off very insecure, and that could be pushing somebody away from something. Even if this is not a person and this is like a job, like you could have the potential to really like be that bomb ass person at work, you know, just shining, but because you maybe don't speak up as much, or because you always think you're doing something wrong, you're stopping yourself from shining. So somebody like, well, shit, Gemini has so much potential, but they don't do it. Like they wait for me to tell them. They don't just shine on their own. So like by you feeling like you're not worthy of that, you're actually like cutting yourself out of a chance. It's just true. That's why you're having a Tower moment in reverse when you allow this star energy to pop out. And I was just talking to Aries a little bit about this star card. So if you want to just go watch Aries for a little bit, not for their message, but kind of how I was just talking about the star card, it's really just you and your identity. When you start to really realize your worth, then you know, you'll start attracting more things. And that's why I was just saying, like, Aquarius are known to be really like weird or unique, but it makes them stand out. So like I said, if this message is resonating with you in this whole energy, go check out Aries reading, because I talked about the star card a little bit in there, okay? But yeah, just gotta pick your head up, because she look good. She look like she's shining and shit, but she got her eyes down. She not as confident, okay? You know, when you walk in a room, own it. My Cancers. What's coming towards my Cancers for Monday, March 21st? The Magician. Okay. You are moving forward with something. We got the King of Daggers. Yeah, you're in your power. Eight of Crystals. You're doing your own thing though. Two of Crystals. I feel like if you do something with somebody, that's crazy, because I was gonna say the Chariot card, because that's really about forward movement, and that's also your card, so I'm glad that came out. But I'm gonna say this: if you're doing something with somebody, like a partnership on something, I feel like you haven't officially told somebody you're done, like putting into that. You're just slowly putting into your own thing. So if you have a business with somebody, like you slowly stop putting energy into it, like money, resources, and you're like building up your own thing on the side. Ten of Wands in reverse, the Five of Crystals. Some of you might not know how to break this to this person. We got the Judgment in the World in reverse. Now, this is perfectly fine that you're doing this, but you don't want to be deceptive, do you? No. So, but I also feel like you don't know how to tell this person. don't know. When it comes to things like this, I feel like, just because from personal experiences, I feel like I've been burnt by people trying to hide things until the last minute. So I'm like, you know what? If I was the other person, I would have just told me straight up. Like, that's all I would have wanted, was somebody to be honest with me. The second they knew they wasn't going to do something, the second they knew they was going to cancel, the second they knew this wasn't for them, their heart wasn't in it, I'd rather them just be honest with me, so I had enough time to like prepare and get myself like ready for them not to be there. That's just some way I always look at things, because I'm the one who always get burnt. Usually when I commit to something, I follow through with it. Like, that's the biggest thing I've always done. It's a good thing and a bad thing, but it feels like you've already made a decision emotionally that you don't want to do something anymore with somebody, but you haven't told them yet. And I think it's out of fear of hurting them. But that's why I feel like if you blindside them at the last second, aren't you hurting them even more? Like, it's okay to move on and want more for yourself. And also, let's say you want to like do this journey on your own. Like, let's say it doesn't work. I'm not trying to put that out there, but you know, it's always a possibility of things. Let's say it didn't work. At least you didn't burn a bridge. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you fuck somebody over, then you be trying to come back. It's like, girl, fuck you. No. So yeah, I think you've already made this decision. You just have to announce it. And like I said, being up front is way better than hiding it, okay? All right, my Leos. Yeah, my Leos. Towards my Leos for Monday, March 21st. It's coming towards my Leos, the Knight of Crystals. All right. So we got the Page of Wands in reverse. The Tower in reverse. You're competing with somebody. Ten of Wands in reverse. You're competing with somebody. Why? You in a race that you can't even win. The Sun card in reverse. You're not supposed to win. Something's not a competition. Queen of Wands. And Knight of... I don't know. Are you competing with somebody for someone's attention? Whoa. Leos are competitive, but hold on. Ace of Crystals in reverse. Five of Wands. Something's not meant to be a competition. What's this? Four of Daggers in reverse. The Two of Daggers. It's like some of you are competing for a lover. But I always feel like, if I always look at it like this, if it's somebody else in the picture, or somebody else can even feel like they can step to me, I already lost. I ain't doing the competition. Someone isn't, yeah, that basically means someone's not valuing you. You got the Empress in reverse, Three of Crystals in reverse. So somebody feels like you two are not working together. And this is why you're trying to prove, you're trying to be in competition with somebody else. But if this person was like, you already lost because he's already trying to, I'm going to say he because it's a knight, because this masculine energy is trying to find someone else. So you already kind of lost, in my opinion. Like, this isn't something that you should be competing about. Five of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah. You want somebody to notice you. You want to stick out more to somebody. I don't know if some of you aren't even in a relationship with this person. You're trying to get their attention from somebody else. And I say that too. If you can take somebody from somebody, the same way you get them is the same way you lose them. So if you can take them from somebody, somebody else can take them from you. So it's not a prize. Yeah, and I think that was the message. This isn't something you should be competing over. You need to drop out of this race. Definitely. Yeah. The moon in reverse, the page of crystals. Shoot, we got Leo energy, we got Gemini, Taurus. Yeah. Yeah. This is not something worth competing over. And I was just explaining this Knight of Crystals to Gemini, I think I was just explaining this to Gemini. It's like the way I'm looking at this, she was really sticking out to me because she's in a dress. She got her leg out, looking nice and sexy, nice heels, hair done, you know, she's sparkling. But she kind of has her eyes closed, looking down, like it's not very confident, okay? And when you start to realize, like, your worth, I feel like that's when you'll leave this alone. Because this Tower moment is in reverse. You're not even, like, picking up on it. Like, you trying so hard to probably just be competitive and win. You're not realizing you're not being valued, okay? So, know your worth. And I think you guys were supposed to be on a self-love journey, if I'm not mistaken, Leos. Yeah. All right, my Virgos. What's coming towards my Virgos for Monday, March 21st? Let's see what my Virgos got on this beautiful Monday. Something is pending. The World card in reverse. That's not too crazy because I was just telling y'all the other day it wasn't too late for something. So something is pending. Okay, 4 of Wands. The Tower in reverse and the Justice. That's Libra energy. Okay, the Star card in reverse, Aquarius energy. King of Wands in reverse. You need to do something. Hello? The fuck? Didn't I just tell y'all? Hello? Can y'all hear me? I just told y'all it's like you have to do something. Time is ticking. Knight of Wands reverse. 2 of Wands reverse. You focus on the wrong shit. That's why. Let me see if I can get y'all some help. The Sun card in reverse. The Queen of Wands. The reason you don't see something that's right in front of you because you're focused on something else. This 9 of Daggers. Something that went wrong. Like, listen. Let's say some of you guys were having like something where you got denied. You're so focused on the fact that you got denied, you didn't realize that you still had time to appeal. Like, court-wise. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, I lost that case. Like, I lost, like, damn, that shit hurt. But you're missing the time frame to appeal something. And that's really the example I'm getting. So some of you guys might have court issues and you're missing something. Like a grace period. That's why you're like, well, Tiana, I don't know what you're talking about. So what, like, what am I missing? What is the opportunity? It's something. Think of something where you took a loss. I'm gonna say that because 9 of Daggers, shit, this don't look like nothing good, do it? So if you think right now, like, well, shit, what's bothering me? What's hurting me? What don't I have that I thought I was gonna have? What did I miss? You know, that. And you know what? I always think like that, though. Like, some people just accept it. Like, okay, damn, I lost. But I'm kind of like, now, in what ways, you know, in what ways could I still win? You know, get the brain going, flowing. So that's what I'm saying. Some of you guys, it might be a court situation. Maybe you got denied something. And you can put an appeal in. Something of that nature. Or maybe another option was always available, but you didn't care about the option because you were stuck on one option. It's like, well, you know, don't forget, there was always that other option that might have been a better route for you. So that's what it is. You can't figure out what it is. Think about whatever your loss was that you just took. You still have an opportunity to get it right. All right, Libra. What's coming towards my Libras for Monday, March 21st? Something about the way you dress. Okay, 10 of crystals. I'm kind of hearing reveal more. Something about the way you dress, you need to reveal more. Something to, especially if you're like a woman, something to really show off a shape or something. Okay, honey, 10 of cups. Y'all got some corns here. Queen of wands. It's like flaunt something. 8 of cups. Flaunt something. Temperance in reverse. The devil. We got Sag energy. We got Capricorn. Whew, everybody is getting a Tower in reverse, y'all. What is going on? 3 of Cups in reverse. We got Strength card. That's Leo energy. And the 3 of Crystals in reverse. Something. This, who the sun is to? Something about your confidence. Not having confidence can turn people and opportunities away. Page of Crystals, Knight of Crystals, 2. You may have not recognized this, but the reason you started to get so much attention is because you started showing something about you. Rather it was the personality, rather it was the craft, something got people to notice you more. And it's kind of like, keep going. Yeah, your confidence still needs to be worked on. Keep working on it, though. And I must admit, when my confidence grew, I loved it. I loved it. And that's why I'm here on YouTube. But anyways, the Emperor in reverse and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, you just need more confidence to keep growing. And I think that's what it is. Kind of think back, reflect on yourself maybe. Oh, I'm hearing like the difference between what you've been doing between now and the last 3 to 4 months. Like what have you done differently? Like it's time to like kick it up a notch, okay? Scorpio. What's coming towards my Scorpios for Monday, March 21st? Coming towards my Scorpios. 2 of Daggers in reverse. Damn, wasn't I saying yesterday, do I stay or do I go? Because the 2 of Daggers in reverse to me represents you made a decision. And I actually heard it's to go. Alright, sorry, let's see what I got going on today. The Empress in reverse. 2 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Daggers in reverse. Well, don't pussyfoot around. If you let it go, let it go. You feel like you weren't getting acknowledged for your worth. You weren't getting what you wanted out of this. But now you want to cry about it. Now you want to sit up and stress about it, think about it, look behind you and double take. Embrace your decision. Some of you guys could have like dropped out of a partnership with somebody and now everything is up to you, or you left somebody and now everything is like solely on you to be independent. And some of you are like, damn, this is a lot. But you have to look at the other side of it. Was it worth it dealing with somebody and not being happy versus being on your own and just like shit, sticking it out? It's a more independent feeling. Somebody may have really wanted you to rely on them a lot. And you might be like, well, shit, I was cool not paying out those bills. I was cool with them paying my bills. So I get it. But you might have the freedom of, you know, doing what you want to do, going where you want to go now. Some of you guys, it may be a relationship. Some of you guys, it might just be like a partnership, like a business partnership, okay? So the whole point was embracing the fact that you don't have to answer anybody, agree with anybody. You can move how you want to move. It's kind of like when you move out your parents' house. You know, you stay with your parents, they probably cooking for you, the bills is paid, you know, you ain't got to worry about this, that together. That's not your responsibility. All you got to do is live there. But you might have to deal with them nagging. They might ask you to help out with chores every once in a while. You're like, you don't have as much privacy, as much freedom. They might want you inside at a certain time. So it's like when you finally move out, it's like, cool. Like, I don't have to deal with like my parent over my shoulder asking me all these questions. But damn, I got these bills to pay. Now it's up to me to make sure this get handled. If that's broken, I don't fix it. You know, I get it. It's the same thing, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's coming towards you all for Monday, March 21st? Eight of Wands in reverse. You've changed your mind about something. Okay. Let's see. You were going to do something, but you decided to change your mind. Six of Crystals in reverse. Something isn't fair to you. Four of Wands. Something wasn't fair. King of Daggers. You did a double take. So we got the Five of Crystals. Six of Daggers. Let me keep going, because I'm kind of, it was like, let me keep reading. So we got the Fool card in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you were taking, you feel like something wasn't fair in a situation and you took it personal. Somebody could have pointed something out to you and you took it personal. It's 808, just for the record. But so like you kind of fucked up something. Like I feel like you took it personal. And you know what? This kind of really does make sense. Because I've been telling you guys, you haven't been embracing your feminine side too much. You're embracing your masculinity side. And the masculine side is like, they're quick to take offense to things. Like people, like let's say you're too masculine, too aggressive. You're like, I did what wrong? Like you would come off like more of an attack. Where versus if you were too feminine, you would be too sensitive. You get what I'm saying? Where you'd be like, oh damn, like that hurt. Like, oh my God, you said what? So it's like your side, you were too masculine where you got offensive and decided to defend yourself. And I feel like, remember I kept saying like you have to embrace your more emotional side. I think that's like starting to set in, because we all have those sides to us. We have to learn to balance them. You don't want to, it's not bad, but some people are more masculine, some are more feminine, but it's better when you can control both of them. You need both of these in your life. So I feel like the scale is getting tipped over. King of Cups in reverse. Seven of Daggers in reverse. the moon in reverse. Now, you are, so to me, the 7 of daggers in reverse, that is wanting to start over. The moon in reverse is telling me, well, shit, how am I gonna do this? And I think that's the problem, is you took such a stance at something. Now you have to come back and be like, fuck. Okay. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this, though. The fact that you're getting here is actually great. I've had moments like this. And you know, sometimes the moon, I go by the moon, so I feel like the moon definitely affects me. I've had times where I've just been so like stuck on an emotion of being angry, and then like, especially when the moon is in Libra, that's like justice, the balance, the scale. Shit, the other side came in and it balanced me out, and next thing you know, I'm sitting there crying my ass off because I had to let go of that strong masculine part of me and realize like how I really felt, like I was really hurt or scared or something, and I had to it straightened me the fuck out. So I get it, I've been there. It is what it is. So what do you do? So I was told I should pull a card for you all, so 1 second. All right, Sag, so I was told to pull Oracle for you all to give you some advice, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do. So this is my Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay. These are deeper cards. I'm actually gonna also read from the book to give you guys some more information. I've never seen this one before. It's called Straddling Worlds, Wandering Between Realms. Okay, number 52. Put it together, that's number 7. I don't study numerology, so don't ask me what the hell that means. But I'm gonna read this to you all. Here we go. It says, straddling worlds, being comfortable in 2 states, wandering between realms, reinvention. All right, when straddling worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with 1 foot in your old world and 1 foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find a delicate balance that can bring your delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Okay. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and a more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formless. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. All right, well, damn. So I was gonna say, like, kind of like going between the 2 states of being really masculine but really feminine, but I think this is even deeper than that. What I'm pulling out here is also, some of you guys might have a lot of past traumas, because it also talked about not moving and living, like not making actions from that way, but you can't just like close the door and act like it never happened. You still have 1 foot there that's kind of reminding you like, okay, this happened, but this is like, now I can step into my new world, because you can acknowledge it. Like, we're not going to pretend like it never happened. You have to acknowledge the fact that something happened and that's why you were, but now you have to move forward and leave like the trauma behind you in a way. This was I told you, I've never seen this card before. This is a deep ass message. I feel like this is a much deeper message than what I imagined. And it said, but not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Personally, I went through a rebirth last April. And I had to really reinvent who I was. And I think I told you that too. I really had to reinvent who I was. And that, you know, once I acknowledged my traumas and stuff, I had to move forward with who I wanted to be and not who I was, okay? But also knowing that my trauma shaped me to who I am. So this was really deep. I'm not gonna hold you. But it's like you don't have to explain yourself to anybody. And that's true. Like as I move forward and I told myself like, okay, I'm not bringing other things with me. So one thing I decided not to bring with me was like anxiety. Like every once in a while, do I have anxiety? Yes, but it's not something I associate myself with. Like I don't like to walk around and say like I have anxiety. Like I have moments where I get really anxious, but I don't want that in my new life. So I don't carry that with me. I am very astonished at the things that I can do now, and I think this is really great. So maybe some of you guys are really going through a rebirth. Usually that means tough things are happening, and this might be a situation that's really pulling that out of you. And I just want to say, you know, good luck on this journey. This is a tough thing to go through. I hope this card offered you some insight. If you would like a personal reading and we can kind of dig in and help you navigate through this, feel free to book one on my website. I would love to help you all because like I said, I've been there, done that. But yeah, Sag. Wow, rebirths are great to me. They're amazing. So I'm happy you're going through it, but it can be tough. Because it can be, you can really try to resist it. I'll say that. You probably tried to resist it a lot. And now shit is happening where it's like, you're going to have to step into your new self. Like, your soul is tired of being in there. Like, your soul is tired of staying where you're trying to keep it and trap it at. Like, it's ready to break free and go elsewhere and step into your higher self. Not forgetting and closing the past like it never happened. But busting through that wall, like busting through the doors, like, all right, I'm done being trapped in this room. Like, I'm ready to go to my next journey. They said a whole new book, not even a chapter. So, okay. So, last but not least, my Capricorns. What's coming towards my Capricorns for Monday, March 21st? My Capricorns. The World card in reverse. So in situations you do right, and a little bit of you probably did wrong. Just like somebody else probably did some things right, but they probably did some things wrong. The point is don't overlook your flaws as well, okay? 4 of Wands, 10 of Crystals, 3 of Crystals in reverse. I feel like you and somebody might be trying to fix something, but somebody might want you to acknowledge the flaws that you did. Ace of Daggers, 5 of Wands, because they want to see you change something too. Like, just like they're like, okay, I need to change this. They're like, well, Capricorn, you need to change this too. But if you can't acknowledge that you have some faults, that could be a deal breaker, okay? The Hierophant in reverse, the 9 of Daggers. That would be your biggest blockage with this person. King of Crystals, 4 of Crystals. You might be dealing with somebody. You could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody doesn't want to state something. Whatever like your flaw is, Capricorn, you're going to have to be real with yourself and tell you what it is, because your partner doesn't want to point it out, because it might be something they think might trigger you. You might react wrong. They maybe brought it up in the past and you got really defensive. That is something they want you to acknowledge yourself. But I don't think they're going to tell you. Like, if you call, like, I'm trying to think of an example, but long story short, they want you to acknowledge that. They're not going to bring it up. They want you to step up and be like, you know what? I need to fix this about myself. And they're going to be like, wow. Okay, Capricorn gets it. But if you can't do that, I promise you this is going to be the deal breaker. That will be the biggest deal breaker, you not acknowledging this. So recognize without thinking about your flaws, and don't think about the way you don't look at this as a cause and effect. Like, well, if they would have never done this and pissed me off, I wouldn't have done that. No, look at what you did and say, maybe I shouldn't have handled it in that way. Get what I'm saying? Don't try to justify your actions based on what someone else did. Well, Tiana, if they didn't do that, I wouldn't have thought that way. I get it. But that is the problem. Like, you like to justify what you did because somebody else did something. But what you're doing might not be the best. Okay, we've been talking about this for a while, Capricorn. So some of you guys, it could have just been something you said. You could have cut too deep on somebody. Just going off of these past readings, but taking how it resonates. So just be careful of that, trying to justify your actions because of what they did. Because somebody could do something wrong to me and I could get up and punch the shit out of them. Or, you know, I could walk away and distance myself and never speak to them again. So for me to go punch them in the face and be like, okay, well, they shouldn't have talked shit to me. Now they got their ass beat. Well, Tiana, no, because you could have handled that differently. The same way with you. Just because somebody pushed you there didn't mean you did not have to react the way you did. I know you did because they pushed you there, but you could have reacted in a different way. So just acknowledging some of your flaws here, Capricorn, okay? Because if you don't, I guarantee you that's a huge deal breaker. They're not fixing this with you if you can't acknowledge the fact that you should have handled something differently. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope this resonated. Feel free to comment below. I love to talk to you all about this. I love when you guys comment. Please like my video and share it with a friend. Let's see if it resonates with them as well. Hit that notification bell because you know I do post every day. Like I said, I got a busy 2 weeks coming ahead of me. I'm going to try to record every day. No promises, but I'm going to try to be here as much as possible. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, bye.